So let's quickly touch upon the status quo and future trends in the function vertical. So here we take manufacturing as an example. Of course, we also came across the status quo and future trends for a product vertical, right? So here we'll take manufacturing as an example, right? So we'll also try to introspect how the manufacturing started historically, yeah, and what we are seeing right now. Okay, so this is what we also say, the first industrial revolution, second industrial revolution. I think it's pretty common for you to come across I 1.0, I 2.0, industry 3.0, industry 4.0, so on and so forth. Yeah, so the first industrial revolution was somewhere around 1800, where it happened through the introduction of mechanical production facilities with the help of steam power. I think it was also due to the invention of the steam engine by Watt. Yeah, so I think, as I said, that was also a credit which is attributed to him, and due to this unit of power, Watt is what is it's given to, it's accredited to James Watt, right? So this is the first industrial revolution, and in the second industrial revolution at around 1900, okay, it happened through the introduction of division of labor, yeah, and mass production with electrical energy. So this is where you had machines which were electrical powered, yeah, and you could able to do something fast and something in mass scale, yeah. And third industrial revolution, yeah, which is at around 2000, I would say, yeah. So this is through the use of electronic and IT systems, yeah, to further automate the production. So there are also a lot of areas where we could reduce the human intervention, and you try to automate the process, yeah, through the electronics and through the information systems. Okay, and now we are in the fourth revolution, I would say. So third revolution and fourth revolution, third and fourth industrial revolution would be something which we would have come across. Say late 19th century would had third industrial revolution, and fourth industrial revolution is something which we are also going through right now. It is through the use of cyber physical systems. Yeah, so your machines are connected to each other, so you have a whole set of automations level in the industry. Okay, so industry 4.0 is the current trend, characterized by increase in the level of automation. Yeah, you start employing a lot of smart machines, you have smart factories, and you have the advantage of data to produce the products in a more efficient way. So if you see, even here the level of automation is increasing from first industrial revolution to fourth industrial revolution. Of course, people also predict the fifth industrial revolution would be the availability of dark factories, wherein the availability or the human intervention in the factories will not be there at all. Yeah, so the factories will be autonomously able to generate the product for your for the customers. So coming to the future trends in manufacturing, yeah, certainly we have this industrial internet of things, so IoT. So even IoT is touching a lot on the manufacturing, and certainly this would be key as we talk about the movement from industry 4.0 to industry 5.0. A lot of automation would happen mainly because of the internet of things, yeah. And of course 5G and edge computing, of course, you will have a lot of communication between machine and the data centers, and of course your internet bandwidth or the capability would also aid the level of automation of what's going to happen. Predictive maintenance using AI, ML, using artificial intelligence or machine learning. So we will also have, or rather I can say we already have tools or the AIML algorithms, yeah, which can learn certain fault, yeah, in the equipments or in the machine, and it can also warn you in advance when a fault or a breakdown is going to happen. Yeah, so in predictive maintenance, say for example, we can take an example of a bearing, yeah, bearing in a machine. Yeah, so this algorithm will also have, you generate the data, it could be your vibration signal. Say for example, you have an accelerometer, yeah, wherein you are going to tap the vibration signal. Yeah, so you generate a good signal, yeah, and you also generate a faulty signal, for example. Yes, faulty signal in the sense you generate the signal from a faulty bearing. Okay, so you place the accelerometer on the working machine which is working with a faulty bearing. Yeah, certainly it will have the signature patterns or a vibration patterns which is different from a healthy bearing, right? So this algorithm, yeah, you also teach, say the algorithm that, hey, these are the uh, faulty signals, yeah, and what would also happen is, in the predictive maintenance, right, the accelerometer or any particular sensor for that matter is going to send the signal continuously, and whenever the algorithm is seeing a pattern of a faulty signal, it's going to give a warning. So you will not have a reactive maintenance, or you will not do a repair work, rather you will do a preventive maintenance, right? So you basically predict the maintenance, or you basically predict the repair before it is happening. Yeah, and digital twins. So digital twin is nothing but a virtual twin which will have the characteristics of product in a physical environment, right? So manufacturing as such, it's becoming more, more and more smarter in terms of automation, or in terms of the in terms of the data, for that matter. Extended or virtual reality. Okay, so you would also come across places where virtual reality is something which is also pretty common in factories, right? So you don't need to be physically present there, but you can actually feel the environment, and you can actually feel the product working in a virtual environment. I think automated or dark factories is something which I already touched upon, wherein you don't need the human intervention at all. Yeah, robots or cobots are nothing but uh, the robots working along with the human, yeah, along with the associate, for example, yeah, or an operator. Yeah, so this is also pretty common. For example, it's normal for you to see in a painting shop, in automotive manufacturing segment, that it will have a lot of robots, robotic painting. 3D printing is also another technology which is gaining a lot of momentum. You are going to build the product. Yeah, so this is a technology where people started thinking about making a product other than subtractive mechanism. Say for example, you take a cube and make it into cylinder, or you take a cube and make a product, build a product of your choice. Or yeah, so you basically have a raw material, you process it, you do a shaping, you do a milling operation, or you do a drilling operation, and you get your end product. So in 3D printing, you actually build directly the end product. So this is also a technology which is gaining a lot of momentum. So if you see, there are a lot of technical advancements happening even in the manufacturing sector.